You are now in the court of O'Neill, Duke of Ulster.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2. I am SeiferKatt, and today we still have a bit of a problem. The Welsh from Gwynedd and Cognac have attacked us. This is the problem with the Celtic languages, you can never pronounce any of them. So, well, especially not Wales things, because they have too many W's and Y's and D's and N's. They like a lot of crazy letters in that over there. So I'm kind of in a pickle. Not a good type of pickle either. I'm in the pickle that I think I might just raise mercenaries immediately and just crush them. I prefer not to have to spend my money immediately, but frankly I'm going to lose way too much of my military force too quickly if I keep this up. So again, I was trying to think of ways I could get around it. I spent a little bit of time seeing if I could assassinate people that would cause the war. Actually, just out of curiosity, I'll show this to you. So the reason they have the alliance, let's actually bring this up. The reason they have this alliance is because his son is his son's father-in-law is the Earl of Cognac. So if you could kill, say, the father-in-law, the father, the daughter, or the son, that would pretty much end that war pretty much instantly, because there would be no reason for there to be an alliance. Unfortunately, everyone likes their lords, so that's not really happening. See, I mean, everyone loves them, except for that one guy who really does not like him at all. So, yeah, there's no real... Well, I was going to say diplomatic way to end the war, but I wasn't really going to use diplomacy, I was more going to use assassination. I wonder... No, I need 250 gold for that. Never mind. I was just trying shit. Alright, so I'm going to hire mercenaries. As I said, it's not something I want to do, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Alright. So we're just going to hire the Irish band, the cheapest mercenaries around. And we're just going to leave them there to build up their morale. We're going to lose a little bit of land while that happens, but that's okay. Oh, that's right, I should have waited for that. Well, we'll see what happens. I mean, I've already lost one plot of land due to Cognac, so we'll see if they win. I honestly don't see them winning, but if they could help. Oh, why is everyone a heretic? Oh, actually. No, Domhnall actually is a heretic. He actually is a heretic. Huh, interesting. So anyway, we're just getting that morale up. I gained some martial skills. Excellent, that's good to see. You can cover that flank, since you actually have some combat skills. The Irish band will cover one side of the flank. Oh! My daughter-in-law actually managed to win that fight. Good job, daughter-in-law. We'll have this war won yet, we will. So hopefully we can get there before they win the siege. I think we will. It's unlikely that we won't, actually. Oh, easily won. I guess we did outnumber them like a bajillion to 1. And the Countess of Tyrrell is trying to get someone else to be elected as leader for Ulster. I'm going to have to deal with this a lot when I'm king. So there are factions. I haven't actually looked into factions yet, but anyone can be the leader of a faction, and they can just try to gather, supporters for what they want. I'm not sure if you can tell them to stop necessarily, but at the same time, you want to increase my military. You know what? I can spend 5 gold. 3,000 men versus 90? Jeez, I hope we win that fight. What I might do is I might split my forces now, because actually we're going to split them this way. There we go. Because we do not need 2,000 men or 3,000 men attacking this place. So yeah, that's good. We need to take back Kildare, that's the problem. But that'll come back along soon. So when Kildare falls, then that will be good. And Cognac is also going to be falling. It's falling kind of slower than I want it to fall, but we're going to let the morale sink. Oh, Domhnall is no longer a heretic. That's nice. We probably still have more heretics, so let's just stay there for a while. Heresy is spread in that land too easily. Oh, too much money has been spent on these mercenaries. They do have a bit of defences, but... What is your military status like, sir? Wait a second. Oh no, that's right, my bishop has got reasonable martial skills. Okay, well I'm going to try attacking this. If I fail, then I can fire the mercenaries, and if I succeed, then I've succeeded. Oh! Possibly 100 men are coming from Gwynedd. Oh, they're attacking here. 22 men. Jeez. I'm scared, guys. Please, don't attack me with your 22 men. I don't think I can take it. Language failed for a moment there, I was so afraid. I don't usually like assaulting, especially not when I'm winning a war, but in this case, because I've got mercenaries, I see no reason to just let them siege slowly. Mercenaries are scum, and with the kindness that I have, forgot who I was for a second there, we're just going to let the mercenaries do what... We're so kind that we're going to let them earn their pay. Otherwise they'll get bored, and we don't want to have bored mercenaries around, do we now? No, we don't. Okay, so we're going to pause that, we're going to offer peace, we're going to enforce demands. We get prestige back, excellent. We are now positive prestige, and we fire these mercenaries. I would like to hold on to them, but quite frankly there's no reason to. And we now have a mostly unified island again. So now what we can do is we can create the Kingdom of Ireland. All we need is more piety and more gold. But that's going to come... Dangerous faction. You're not dangerous. Oh. Okay. You are thinking you're dangerous. You're going to rise up in rebellion, are you? Are you really going to rise up in rebellion? You're going to rise up in rebellion. Interesting. Alright, well, who was your leader? I don't know. I guess we'll find out soon enough. Alright, so I don't think I need to break out the mercenaries this time. The kindness of our stutter will be victorious, I would imagine. There's going to be a few more months until I get enough piety to actually... Oh, okay, they've raised another 300 men, that's fine. Great, that's what I wanted to see. Who is their leader? Martial skill of 4. Okay. Sure. You can do that if you want, because you don't... your place is sort of built up. It's like you were expecting this, I suppose. You know, I'm going to ask you to help. You don't have to, but I really want you to. Okay, so everyone's going to meet in Brefine. Although, I mean, the Duchess helped very well last time, so, you know, she is an excellent wife. That's right, she's my wife. I forgot that she's not my daughter-in-law. Forgot that I died. Yes, my wife is going to assist me in this war. Excellent. So hopefully the AI is smart enough to come join the rest of my forces. And if they do, then I can swing around and attack them from there. Or are they just going straight for Turnell? That would probably be the best strategy. Yep, they're coming with me. Excellent. So while I could just go for the straight attack, if I cut off the main supply, then they're kind of in a bad place. And that'll fall eventually. I'm in no hurry to get this to fall, so I'm just going to accelerate time. So long as you don't actually have any allies, which you don't... Wow, the only ally you have is this guy, who we're kind of on good terms with. We're not the best terms. You know what? Actually, we're not the best terms, which is why I'm going to give you the honorary title of Master of the Horse. There you go. Now we're on better terms. And we're just going to continue to upgrade our holdings, just so that way if she tries that shit again, it won't go well for her. So she's probably going to take over Cognac. That's not a problem. I'm not concerned about that at all. In fact. All we need to do right now is raise money, which I shouldn't have spent all that money that I just did. Well, actually, it doesn't matter so much because I don't have the piety to do anything with it. But I am definitely in a very good position to become King of Ireland, so I will be doing that very soon. Knights Templar have been formed. Excellent. The Knights Templar will be useful when we get our piety up. We do need to get our piety up, though, quite significantly. One way we can get our piety up, I suppose, is we could give money to the Pope. But that is not something. How much do I need to do that? At least 62.1. And then I think it's like another. I'd need about 150, I think, to give money to the Pope. And that would increase my piety by quite a lot. But yeah, I don't know if I really want to do that. So I'm just going to be patient. Maybe I'll get to fight some infidels sometime. Although when this place falls, I will give this land to probably my... No, not to my youngest son. Is he being educated? He is. He's being educated by my wife. Excellent. Ah, because she has high diplomacy. Okay, so they're marching on to Profine. That is fine. Okay, so they are sieging Profine. That's okay. I mean, that's fine. Oh, messed up my own joke. Okay, I think once I take out this bishopric, I'm going to wander down there and actually engage them. Well, actually, no, I shouldn't, because I should finish off what I'm doing here. Because this will cut off all their reinforcements entirely. And if I can cut off all their reinforcements entirely, I think we're in a much better state. This will fall in, a few months anyway. Let's see, they're not able to pay their taxes, but I have high diplomacy, so I flatter and soothe you and I don't reduce taxes, nor do you hate me. I honestly don't know how that works. But it does, and that's what matters. Meanwhile, my military is being raised while we're just sort of sitting around. So that's good to see. We're going to lose some of our reinforcements as well, but they haven't taken over our main counties. So I'm, again, not too fussed about that. If we take over all of their land, they may be in a position to surrender. I don't know if they will be. What will happen if they surrendered? That's a good question. I imprison her. Oh! I imprison Locan. Who was that? I'm going to be imprisoning two people. That's interesting. Okay, well they're at 98% for their loss. But they are not giving up! Oh, brilliant. Okay, so Ormond's forces have joined up with mine. Which means we've got about 1,300 men coming into them. And I don't think we're marching from a river. No, we're not. What sort of land is this? It is plains. That's good. Means it's not going to be a difficult attack for me. And the battle is joined any day now. There we go. Battle is joined. Ooh, they do have some more martial defense than I. Martial skills, rather. But the one with the most martial skills is dead. Oh, that's an awkward time to die. How did I die? I died in battle. Ah! Okay, that's fine. So I died in battle. That's okay. Because I will get my vengeance. In fact, I will be educated by someone who has got high martial skills, because clearly we're distraught by the loss of my father. My father will hear of... Oh, I suppose he won't. So meanwhile, while all that was happening, There's a war going on. Which, let's see how that's going. Looks like we've won the fight. Both these flanks are just retreating from each other. That's hilarious. I can press some weak claims, but then again I've got a weak claim on myself because I'm a child of 7 years old. I have a stutter, much like my father, and I am slothful. I like this kid. He seems cool. Alright, so I enforce demands. Now, not happy with you. You caused the death of my father. Can I execute you? No, I need more piety for that. Right, well I will revoke your title. And now, okay, one thing I have to do here is I've got 5 out of 3 lands. Now I can hold on to this land, but while I have this land, I am going to be in a bit of trouble because I get less taxes and I get people like me less. So I'm going to give away some land. So I'm not going to give it to my sister. I'm not going to give it to my uncle because for some reason he was involved in that war. I think it was... I'm not sure how you were involved in that war. My 15-year-old uncle was involved though, so he's not getting anything. Why did you? Why were you involved? I don't know. Okay, my 11... I don't really want to give land to my uncles that are just too damn young. Okay. Well, I will give some land to my tutor. He is a kinsman. He is not my immediate line, but it is okay. I'll grant him an honourable title of Master of the Hunt. And I'll also grant him the land of... What is the weakest land I have? I think it's Brefine? I'll give him Brefine, because it's the weakest land I have, and if he decides he's going to be a dick about it, I can just kill him. Okay, cool. Which means you're no longer my tutor. Oh, I guess not. Because now you've got land of your own. Okay. Whoops. Should have realized that was happening. Oh no, you can, because now you're Earl of Brefine. So that's okay. And you need to be educated in diplomacy, my dear kinsman? Kinsman? Kinswoman. Same thing, really. Sort of all-round stats there. Okay, so he kind of likes me, but more because I've just given him a whole bunch of shit. But even so, I've still got 4 out of 3 lands, so my lands are still too low. I need to give away land to someone else. You know what? I will give it to my 11-year-old cousin. Uncle, sorry. He is betrothed to a girl from somewhere. Oh, the Spanish girl, of course. Yes, definitely. You can mind. You can get Kildare. You can have Kildare. There you go. And let's try and improve relations with this guy. He doesn't hate me as much because I technically wasn't at war with him ever. My father was, and my father was the one that crushed him twice. Well, actually, no, my father crushed him once, and my grandfather crushed him once. There was crushing that happened. Okay, so now we're at 3 out of 3 lands. Now, I really want to increase this number, but I need more stewardship, and that's going to take some time. Yeah, no, actually, that's not... that betrothal is not happening. Because I am leaving him... Actually, is there really a reason to leave this guy in prison? He doesn't like me. That's probably enough of a oh gosh. He's not going to like me for quite some time either. You know what? No, he can stay in prison. You betrothed to my aunt? I don't think so. I will... I can't banish you. That's disappointing. That's what I wanted to do. And my piety is at an all-time low. That's frustrating. Because my piety is so low, I'm not even going to worry too much about getting that kingdom that I want so very, very much. I'm just going to continue to expand my land, like expand the strength of my land. That way we can defend against anything that may attack us. Say, wayward villains. Speaking of wayward villains, are you still in prison? You are. You've really got nothing to stand on now, but I could release her from prison, but there's a chance she would join someone else who would then use her claim. And quite frankly, I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to leave her in there. Look, we give her the nicest quarters. She's got food sometimes when we remember to feed her. She's got water when we remember to give her water. She's got company. She's got rats. What more does she want? She killed my father. And now my father will not hear of this. And it's very distressing for me. And now a bishop is dead. Okay. You know, I'm going to try this one. No, uncle. I will send you to the oblette. Okay, so I'm trying to go for betrothal to the Isle of Man. It's not the strongest title that I'm going for, but it's a plan that I have. Oh, I'm patient? Yes, I'm patient. I will wait for you to die as opposed to us, like, murdering you in the jail cell. You know what? I think everyone is just cruel, whether they have the trait or not. Being cruel in this game is so much more entertaining. I think I've had a little too much kindness. It's time to be cruel. Ooh. An arranged marriage, huh? So you propose that my aunt, who has claims to 2 duchies, which are actually quite relevant right now, and your... Wait, what are you even? Oh, you're a Welsh guy. You know what? I accept that. There's not much you can do with that claim. But it's an alliance nonetheless, which is something, quite frankly, I need a few of. A little low on alliances right now. So my alliances at the moment are Ormond and Refine and Kildare, simply because they're my relatives. Of course, keep in mind they've also got a alliance with each other. So when my mother dies, I will be gaining control of Ormond. Oh, my uncle's dead. Looks like the oblette killed him. That's disappointing. Can't be blamed for it though, I suppose. Well, they'll try to blame me for it, let's be honest, because people are dicks that way. But it wasn't my fault. He fell down that hole on his own. After being pushed. Twice. He was involved in the plot that killed my father. My grandfather's land will be united. This was written in his wishes. My father could not carry it out, but I shall. I'm a very strong-minded 8-year-old. 8-year-olds are not usually this strong-minded. Right, so my sister... I need to find someone for her to marry, but I want it to be a... Oh wait, it's meant to be arranged betrothal. It needs to be stay in her line. No, that's not going to work too well. Just in case my son die, well, my son. Just in case I die, I want her to have the greater claim. Otherwise, I'd be in trouble. Okay, let's go culture. Actually, let's sort by rank. Am I sorting by reverse rank here? Because these are courtiers. Oh, there's a prince. Oh, really? We're going to get a matriarchal marriage again for the Prince of Norway? Yes. That would be amazing. If that one works, that would be so good. He has a lisp, but that's okay. Well, I would love for that marriage to come across. That would be such a good marriage if that works. Because if that works, then I gain some claim to land in Norway, which is an interesting place. Meanwhile, in our episode, we check once an episode what's happening in France. Right now, France is split into 4 factions. A part of it being England's old faction, which has turned into Brittany. Oh, they got independence actually. Look at that. And France is at war with itself again. This happens a lot. Anyway, guys, I'm actually going to keep playing because I feel like it's actually a good idea to have 2 recordings in a row. That way I don't forget what I'm supposed to be doing. But for now, I'll end this episode. So I wish you well, and I will catch you next time, where I make some plans for the future, I suppose. Probably kill that woman in my oublet. Or put her in the oublet the first time. See you next time, guys.